Hey everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button right now.
You know it's bad when you refresh Twitter one more time and instantly regret it. Folks, it's over. Absolutely over. The Toronto Blue Jays have officially missed out on another superstar free agent, and somehow, unbelievably, that player is once again headed straight to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Not the Mets, not a dark horse, the Dodgers. And if that doesn't feel like a punch to the gut, you might still be in denial. For the third straight year, the Jays were right there, deep in the mix, close enough to touch it, only to watch the final decision go the other way. Kyle Tucker is not a Blue Jay. He's not a New York Met either. Kyle Tucker is now a Los Angeles Dodger, and the reaction across the league has been pure chaos. Fans are talking about lockouts, broken systems, and a league that feels completely tilted. And honestly, it's hard not to understand why. For a brief moment, hope was alive. Reports were everywhere. One minute, insiders were saying the Jays had it done. The next minute, it was the Mets. Even Boston reporters jumped into the mix, claiming Toronto was the destination. Then suddenly, silence. And that silence said everything. While everyone else was leaking rumors, the Dodgers were quietly loading the biggest offer of them all. And when the numbers finally dropped, it felt unreal. 4 years, $240 million. Let that sink in. That's $60 million per season for Kyle Tucker. At that point, the conversation ends. You can't blame the player. You don't argue with that kind of money. You don't overthink it. You sign and you move on. This whole situation unfolded in the most brutal way possible. Yesterday, we were told a decision was imminent. Then today, it turned into a full-blown frenzy. Jays fans refreshing nonstop, Mets fans convinced Steve Cohen was about to drop the hammer. And through it all, the Dodgers said nothing. No leaks, no hype, just a silent strike that changed everything. Now it's confirmed by multiple sources. Kyle Tucker and the Los Angeles Dodgers are in agreement on a short-term deal. And once those details surfaced, it became obvious why everyone else lost. The Mets reportedly sat at 4 years, $200 million. Toronto was never touching $240. And even if they somehow matched it, Tucker was still choosing LA. This is what makes it sting. The Dodgers are already a super team, and they just got stronger. The Jays lose to them on the biggest stages, then lose free agents to them in the offseason. It's not just Tucker, it's a pattern, and fans are exhausted watching it repeat itself. But as frustrating as it is, this isn't about panic. This is about pivoting, and pivoting fast. Because now all eyes turn to Bo Bichette. The conversation gets louder, the urgency increases. The Jays cannot afford to sit still. The roster is good, very good even, but good isn't enough in a division like this, and a league dominated by teams willing to go nuclear. There are still paths forward. Trades are on the table, other bats exist. The offseason isn't dead, but missing out on Tucker changes the tone. It shifts expectations. It forces decisions that maybe weren't going to happen just a week ago. What hurts most is how close it felt. All the reports, all the smoke, all the belief that this time might be different. And then, once again, the Dodgers emerge from the shadows and take the prize. This is baseball in 2026. Big money, bigger swings, and zero mercy. Fans are angry, disappointed, and yet still locked in, because that's what being a Blue Jays fan is all about. This is the Blue Jays Report, and one thing is certain: the story doesn't end here.